Yeah, biscuits and cheese.
Oh.
Biscuits and cheese all up in your sauce plate. Hey guys, welcome back to WeWatchedAMovie. Hey guys, welcome back to WeWatchedAMovie. I'm Mike, he's Jay, and we're going to review All You Need Is Kill. I mean, Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Glory.
The first title was way better for it, but at the same time, once you watch it, you realize All You Need Is Kill really wouldn't have made any goddamn sense.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it.
Edge of Tomorrow. Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt.
I'll smoke one with her.
Good Lord Jesus, Screwman, Josephine. What's the plot? I threw that up on you, didn't I? I just like
you vomited words at me. Tom Cruise is playing a
spinster kind of.
He's like an army relations media guy. Yeah, he wants to make the army look good, and that we're winning the war and fighting the war. But he's kind of a pussy. He doesn't want to fight anything. He just wants to make you look good. And he went to school for marketing and shit. He doesn't want to do it. He's against his wishes. And he discovers after he kills an alien that he has these great powers where he can reset the same day, pretty much Groundhog Day. The same day he lives over and over and over again. He remembers it. And he fights against these aliens, and that's pretty much the movie right there.
The burden of winning the war becomes upon the one who did not want it.
You got to get
the burden of the war.
What are you saying?
We'll do a spoiler review and we'll talk about it more, but that's just the basic idea.
That's the nutshell.
And then Emily Blunt, he meets her and she runs him through the gamut. The biscuits. Why do I keep talking about biscuits? I'm hungry for some biscuits. What is it about Tom Cruise, man? Tom Cruise gets a lot of crap for his personal life, and yeah, I mean, he's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But he's just, dude, he's just got summer star power written all over him. Like, he's just fun to watch on camera.
He's an amazing actor. Like, that's the one thing about Tom Cruise is, I was telling Mike earlier, I was like, you know, when we get older and he's dead, when we're 50 and he's dead, somebody's like, who the fuck is Tom Cruise? Like, you shut your fucking hole talking about that man. But he is an amazing actor. He's always going to be able to bring some kind of flair to films. Even if they suck, he's still a great actor. And you're just like, I can get behind you. He will cruise you to awesome, like, every time.
Nobody talks about what a great action star is.
Well, I think what it is, I think that his personal life, he snorts a lot of coke, and he brings that to the screen, and he's got all this energy.
Is that okay in Scientology?
I think it's okay.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, they give you like this stuff, like you got to really, you know, it's funny. He's been doing all this alien stuff, and I think Scientology's around that whole thing. Like aliens are in our bodies, and we got to get rid of them. So he's all about this. Like, I will kill those fuckers. I
choose to believe that his personal life and the things he does doesn't exist because I love him so much in movies. It's just like Tom Cruise is that awesome guy that plays that character. No, just everything the guy does, he seems like he fits perfectly in that.
Yeah.
I like to watch his face on screen, is what I'm trying to say.
You know, the thing is, he also doesn't age.
God, no, he doesn't.
I think he really is Interview with the Vampire. I think he's a vampire. Emily Blunt is actually a badass fucking lead character in this.
Oh my god. She does this weird yoga thing and she's kind of sweaty. It's like, you're one of the hottest people alive.
Why aren't you on top of me right now?
Exactly.
That's what you. I mean, yeah.
She made my top 3 with this movie.
She's hot as fuck. Surprisingly, there's a pretty good amount of humor in it, especially since when he resets the day, if he dies, the day's reset. So he's doing all these different things, learning from his past mistakes, and like, you know, Emily Blunt at one point tells him, you know, you gotta die over and over again until you learn how to fight these creatures. And he kills himself. Sometimes by accident, sometimes on purpose, but
and that brings some humor because some of the ways he dies will crack you up. And like you said, some of the movie's funny. But it's just a fun movie. Like, you walk out and you're like, I was entertained.
I really felt like it was like a video game. Like a live-action, really good video game. And actually, honestly, the suits that they wear, it's like a cross between Starship Troopers and Gears of War, the video game that they had on Xbox 360. It looks just like that.
90% of the movie, they do something time travel movies don't usually carry out well.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of plot holes at all.
No.
Like, you can't find many plot holes in this movie. And there's one thing in particular that we won't say, we'll talk about in the spoiler review, that people have been discussing and talking about. And that's, you know, here nor there. But for 95% of this movie, it's hard to find a plot hole in it. And they don't dumb it down for you either. There's 2 things you worry about going to see a time travel movie like this. One, is it going to get repetitive and you have to see the same thing over and over again and you get tired of, oh, we reset, oh, we reset, oh, we reset. And there's a second of that in there, but for the most part, they trust the audience to understand what's going on. It's not really hard to follow. And it's just, it's entertaining from point A to point L.
That's a lot. The action sequences are great. Tom Cruise is obviously seasoned at that. He knows how to friggin' bring the action. Science fiction is also there. The time travel aspect's there. The hotness is there with Emily Blunt. The hotness is there with Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah.
I don't care. And there's a lot of good interaction. Bill Paxton's in this. He looks like a fat Hitler, but okay.
I love his character.
I know. He looks like his name should be Gilbert Hubert or something like that.
And he's from Kentucky.
Yeah. Wow.
What? The tip of the spear.
It's Groundhog Day with balls. Like, that's his Groundhog Day if it had machine guns.
But it's so damn fun. And you get to see Tom Cruise get beat the shit out of, man. And constantly, he's just always like, because he's this guy, he doesn't know what he's doing. When he first gets the suit, he doesn't even know where the safety is.
Yeah, that's
and he's running around like an idiot. And to watch him become like this seasoned veteran and do all this badass shit, like him and Emily both. Blunt both. Their action scenes are amazing. They're doing all this cool shit, and it becomes this kind of badass as the movie goes, and it's really entertaining to watch. And not just that, because he's kind of got a regular guy syndrome to him, too. You can kind of relate to him. Like, if you got put in that situation, you're like, holy shit. But talking about the special effects, holy dumper truck, dude.
Amazing how they shot that special effects scene when he's dropping out of the airplane. Fuck yeah.
Dude, and when the movie starts, and I'll say this about the 3D too, get the 3D tickets.
Yeah.
The 3D is so good in this, it's almost bad. Because it's so, when the movie starts, you're like, it takes your eyes a minute to adjust. Because they actually sit you in the middle of every scene. And some of it can come, every once in a while it's too much, it comes off a second blurry.
Yeah.
But it's a weird, like, new trick with 3D that they did with this. Like, when they're in this plane, and it's about to go down, he's about to jump out of it or whatever, it's like a video game. Like, when you start Halo, and you have to learn, people are talking to you, they're like, move your helmet from side to side. Like, people are talking to you, and it feels like you're in the game. And then you feel like you're in the situation, and it's just like a lot of hectic camera movements, a lot of crazy shit going on, but entertaining as shit.
Like, yeah, especially during that scene, like, I even went like this. I had 3 guys like, oh, because it was coming at me so good. I mean, it was good.
Was it coming at you so good?
The cum was coming at me. Overall, I think this movie is a 9.5. Like, it's almost a 10, but the only problem with it, sometimes it pulls up short where certain scenes should have been extended out a little bit further. There is no plot holes, as far as I can see, except some people would have a problem with the ending. I don't have a problem with the ending. The ending is, I've seen a lot worse time travels that try to wrap shit up like that, and they fuck it all up.
Yeah, and as I said, this movie is the best, like, most action-packed movie I've seen all summer. It's a fun-ass movie. You're going to walk out of the theater and feel like you just got out of a ride, but it's also a decent movie to watch. There's nothing, like, terrible about it. It's not just special effects. Like, you like the characters in the movie. Emily Blunt's really good. Tom Cruise is awesome. Just the whole movie, it was really pleasant. It was just a really good, fun time with popcorn. I give it a 9.5 too. What is your favorite of all time?
Of what?
Tom Cruise movie.
Oh, that's got to be Top Gun for me.
Top Gun, really?
Loving Top Gun.
You're going to go with Top Gun?
Loving Top Gun.
Are you going to go with Top Gun?
Top Gun.
Tacos.
Gotta kick the tires and light the fires.
I think if I had to pick one, it's really hard, man. He's been, like, it seems like everything he's in is so damn good. If I had to pick one favorite movie that he was in, I'd go Mission Impossible. It's not the best movie he was in, but it just reminds me of my childhood more than any of the other ones. So that would be my favorite pick. Not even what's the best, but what is your favorite Tom Cruise movie? Comment below, let us know. We'll see you in a minute with a spoiler review. I'm Mike, he's Jay. We'll see you guys next time.
Make sure that after the video's over, come subscribe when it's done.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.